Hey everyone. All right, week 33. And let me just tell you that the swelling has begun. Um, Saturday, I noticed the first swelling. It's like the inside of my ankles because the inside of my ankle disappears. And then it kind of like works its way up. So I had my doctor appointment today, and we had an ultrasound done, which is so cool because at this point, the last one I had was 18 weeks, and you could still pretty much see the whole uterus and the baby kind of floating in the uterus. But this far along, each body part kind of takes up the whole screen. So you're like, oh, that's her stomach you're looking at. Oh, there's the top of her head. Oh, there's her bladder. It's so it was cool, but it was like you couldn't see as much as you could see when obviously the baby's smaller. Um, Speaking of smaller, so she weighs in right now at a little under 4.5 pounds, like 4.4 or something like that, which is right where she should be with her weight. Um, Although apparently she is petite. I say petite because when I say tiny, I feel like tiny is unhealthy. Um, Doctor's not too concerned, and especially since she's full term kind of. If we were back to 27 weeks and she was still, what it is, you know, moms with children already know that when you bring your child for a well visit for their yearly checkup, they're graphed on their height and their weight. A lot of children fall average, which is right where they should be. Some are lower and some are overweight. So she's falling a little bit on the she's falling on the lower side of her growth at this point. Um, so in 3 weeks we're gonna have another ultrasound. Other than that, her heart rate is 130, which it has been 130. My blood pressure is okay. It's gone up a little bit compared to the other times that it's been taken, but I think it's like, watch me totally screw this up. It's 120 over. I don't even know. I want to say 78, but that might be wrong. I don't know. Which they tell me is still okay. It's the swelling pretty much comes with the territory, so it's just kind of it's gonna happen regardless. Of course, Jason pipes up. He's like, "Well, is there foods that she should be avoiding?" And my doctor's like, "Well, there's no foods that you like need to avoid during pregnancy that will help with swelling. Swelling just happens, and we really don't know why." Which is kind of, I don't know. It's like, really, we don't know why yet. It's so we can test for Down syndrome and all of these other syndromes before birth, and we don't know why women get swollen feet and hands. Anyways, and another really cool thing that Jason surprised me with on Sunday. Um, he set up the whole room to finish painting the trim in the ceiling. Um, and I was doing, some cleaning around the house as he was upstairs, painting. I'm vacuuming, I'm dusting, I'm doing dishes. And I'm like, all right, I'm done. I'm gonna go to the pool now, to my parents' house. And he's like, okay, I'll meet you over there. So he comes over. I don't know. It probably took him like another hour and a half, maybe, which didn't matter to me because I was sitting poolside and not. I don't feel pregnant when I'm in the pool, which is fantastic. I have to watch my babble. Um, Anyways, so he gets there and he's like, "Honey, the baby room's finished." I'm like, "Really? It's finished?" Now, to paint, to finish painting it, we had to take everything out. Now, I told you it's still spare bedroom, still crap in there. There's a bureau in there that we're right now using for to like store our towels because our bathroom has no linen closet. So I think eventually, or what's going to happen is that's going to be one of her bureaus, and I'm just going to have to find someplace else for the towels. So, that was in there. We had the crib, which was not put together, just taken apart, leaning against the walls, and there's just a bunch of other bins, like winter clothes and all that stuff. So those had been dispersed throughout the second floor. Some things were put in Jaden's room, and then all of a sudden I walk into our bedroom and there's the bureau at the foot of our bed, which was really aggravating me. Anyways, so he's like, it's done. I'm like, oh, it's done. It's painted and the crib's put together and everything's put back where it should be. He's like, no, painting's just done. I'm like, then the baby's room's not done. Anyways, so I was giving him a hard time about that. So we swam, we had fun. I ended up leaving before he left because he was having a beer with my dad. And I come home, I start to bring all the stuff, the suits and wet towels upstairs to throw into the wash, and I peek into the baby's room. The crib's put together. Now, keep in mind, we don't have the mattress, but the crib's put together. All the tape's off the walls, the plastic's out of the room. Pretty much the crap that was in there had to be put back in for now, but the crib was put together. Do you know how cool that was to see a crib in the room that I've been calling the baby's room forever, and it really just looks like a spare junk room? Anyway, so that's cool. What else? Oh, I peeked at my registry, and 5 things so far as of yesterday, I think I looked. Excuse me. 5 things so far are purchased. So we have a car seat, we have a mattress, we have a high chair, and there's a couple other things. But those are like the 3 main things that I was like, oh, okay, I can breathe. What else? Work. So mentally, I'm done. So done. Physically, it's starting to become more difficult to continue working, although I am going to continue working. One of my questions for my doctor today was, when do I stop, or when can I stop? And there's no medical reason for me to stop right now. It's just kind of depending on how I feel. So she's like, well, think about maybe 36 weeks. And then, that sounds great, but I think I can make it for longer than 36 weeks. Anyways, oh, Jason's not coming. But we'll see. Anyways, I think I'm like, it's only in 3 weeks. That's crazy. I don't know. I'm reducing my hours. So that's it. I mean, nothing major. Except for the doctor appointment, which, was fun and exciting. I love to hear her heartbeat. Love to see, ultrasounds are always fun. My office does not do 3D, which I wish they did, but it's not an option. I don't know. Baby shower's underway. I picked up the cake. Helped Jason pick up the cake. That's really it. I don't know. I'll do a quick belly shot, and that's it for 33 weeks and 3 days. Yeah. Oh, so I went to this get my hair done today at a salon that I used to work at. Everyone's like, "Oh, you're so cute." I'm like, "Cute is not what an 8-month pregnant woman is thinking." Oh, and she's head down. Doctor said she's head down, facing my back, which I guess is perfect birthing position. That's it. Big and shiny. So, that was cool to know that she was head down already. Not that I want her to come early, because remember, my baby shower's not for like another, I don't know, August 22nd, whatever that is. So that's it. Hope everyone is well. Again, congratulations to all the brand new babies that have been born. They're all beautiful. Hang in there, girls, for us that have not delivered yet, because it is hot. I am swollen, and babies are only getting bigger at this point. So I will see you next week for 34.